1 year ago tonight, on April 17th, 2018, my wife, Katrina Matuzik Ryan, at the young age of 52, died in my arms of colon cancer. As many of you know, this has been a year of death for me. I lost my hero, my father, the greatest man I'd ever known, to cancer on September 4th. In this year, I also lost my cat of 21 years, my best buddy, my dog Benny, who died of a heart murmur far too young. To say it's been a little tough is an understatement. But I'm here tonight to say a few words that I hope will help anyone going through tragedy in their lives. First of all, contrary to the cliche, you never do get over it, you just get through it. In the beginning, the grief comes in tidal waves, crashing down on you and crushing you, taking the breath from your lungs and seemingly the life from your very soul. I felt I was literally drowning in sorrow for some time. For months after she died, I was lost. And just when I felt I could take another breath, another death came. I was really angry at God for the pain and the suffering, but most of all, I was just sad beyond words. But as time goes by, and with the help of amazing people, you know who you are, I began to breathe again. The waves, they still come, but they're not tidal waves, and they're fewer and farther between. The pain decreases to some degree, but not the sadness. A thought, a memory, or something that they owned, a place, even sometimes in my own house in which she lived and died, can bring back a wave of great sorrow from time to time. I guess if you love someone as much as I love them, I'm afraid occasional waves of sorrow never leave. That is the curse of great love and great tragedy. But life goes on. We go on until we don't. And we join them wherever they are. I want to say that I'm profoundly grateful to all of you who wrote during this time, who reached out with love and support. You are all truly amazing, and I am grateful beyond words. Without you, the support of my family, and some very, very special people, I don't think I'd be where I am today. I've been a top-level athlete all my life. I never drink or do drugs, but in the last year I understand for the first time why some people do. Sometimes the sorrow is almost too much and too near to you. You want to escape it. I did. But I'm here to tell you that the escape is not the answer, because the sorrow will just be there each and every morning, no matter how much you try to hide from it. I choose not to hide, but face it, and I'm glad I did. I am better off for it, for I've learned so much that I want to share with you from my heart to yours, in the hope that I will help someone out there today. What I'm about to tell you, I wish someone had told me when I was underwater. Here's what I've learned. First, life is short. Even if you live 100 years, it's profoundly short. Never forget the clock is ticking every day, every moment of your life. And the reality is, there's a finite number to everything that you do, everything that you'll experience. Think about it. There's a finite number of days you will live, a finite number of breaths you will take, a finite number of sunsets you will see, or talks you will have, kisses you will feel, and hugs you can give. And this applies to everyone. No one escapes, especially to the people you love most. And one day, you will wake up, and they are gone. And from the depths of your soul, you would give anything to have one more day, one more minute, one more kiss, or one more I love you. But this will never be on this earth. You'll never see them again until your time has come. If nothing else, listen to what I say and make sure this hits home. It is the source of my greatest pain. I would give anything to have one more conversation with my father. to ask him all the questions that I could have asked him in life, but I never did. I would get anything to hold Katrina one more time and tell her that I loved her and hear her say that to me just one last time. So live in the moment and cherish it. Never let a single moment go by or a moment pass without appreciating what you have right now. Tell the people you love how you feel every chance you get. Tell them you love them, because someday they will be gone. And no matter how many times you told them, it will never have been enough. Have a grateful heart, not only to God for your life, but for what He has given you, no matter how much and how long it lasts. But because life itself is the universe's most amazing gift, no matter how short or long it is, be grateful to those you love, for love is the most precious thing in the universe. Be grateful to your friends, for they are your strength when you have none. Don't ever give up. Even through the greatest tragedy, keep your faith. Don't stop living, even if it's one breath at a time, because despite the pain and the suffering, life is worth it. Always remember that those who truly love you, both here and in heaven, do not want you to waste your precious life on grief and sorrow. They want you to live. I know my wife would have given anything for one more day, one more hour with me, but her time was up. If you're watching this, your time is not up. Each day you draw breath is a blessing. They would want you to live, to love, to enjoy every moment you have with them in this fleeting life. You are here today, right now. Don't waste it. Have goals, but always make them second to love. I've been a driven person all my life. I get that from my father. I spent a lot of my life thinking of the future instead of the present. I still do that. But death has taught me that it's the journey, not the destination, that truly matters. Goals and achievements are important. They give your life purpose and momentum. But never forget, it's always about people, not goals. So take the time to center your life on people, friendships, and love, not material things, accolades, and accomplishments. You can be the richest man in the world, but the poorest in spirit if your life focuses only on accomplishment and material things. Such a life is selfish, and in the end, if you have no real friends or family, have not experienced great love, your life is wasted, and no one will care what you have done or who you were 10 minutes after you have passed. So I'm telling you, the greatest life is about love, God, and relationships, not money, power, and fame. Both my father and Katrina live with love, and as a result, they touched countless lives and made this world a better place. Will they be able to say that about you in the end? Lastly, believe in God. Without God, this is just a big science experiment without meaning. Only a fool believes that this infinitely vast universe of immeasurable complexity and its boundless beauty is just a coincidence without intention. Looking out into the stars, how can anyone believe the cosmic machine of inconceivable connections is simply a fluke? There has to be a God, or else life itself is the cruelest of all jokes. Why would we human beings evolve to feel great love, to care so much about each other with such profound emotion, if in fact in the end our relationships and everything we do in life just ends with death? If that is so, then it would mean love means nothing. If that were true, it would mean we are but a microscopic cog in a machine, an inconsequential speck of sand in a vast ocean of the universe. Insignificant, irrelevant. To me, that makes no sense. What does make sense is that there is in fact a God, and that He has given us life for a reason. He has given us free will for a reason, and that reason is to live, love, and learn. We all have the greatest gift ever bestowed on a living being, the freedom of choice. And each day you have a choice how you're going to live your life, how you're going to treat others, and how you will experience this gift. The death of some very special people in my life has woken me to this how amazing life is and how precious each day of your life actually is. Don't waste it. Thank you all for listening. It is my hope that this helps someone out there, that my words make a difference in your life, even if it is just a little bit. Remember to never take life or the people in your life for granted. In fact, get up right now and tell them you love them. If you can't do that, use their smartphone and do something smart. Make a call to tell somebody you care and tell them you love them. Because the harsh truth is, you never know if today will be the last time you'll ever be able to speak to them again. It happened to me, and it will happen to you. It happened to me 1 year ago at 10:25 p.m. when she took her last breath. Thank you, Katrina, for saving my soul. I love you now, always, and forever. And thank you, Dad, for showing me how to be a real man and setting the example of how to live with your life with honor, love, and integrity. And thank you all who have reached out to say kind words or offer support. I cannot ever repay you for your kindness. God bless you all.